Everybody. I am here. I am late. I am sorry. I am late. So that you know. Yep, that's the camera. You can hear me. So I can't help it. I'm just running late this morning. Some days are just like that. So as I said, we're going to talk a little bit, and I'm reminding you guys a little bit of some things that are going on and some things that are going on with me so that you can keep up with me, because this has gotten crazy in a good way. So, okay. And yes, if you people are like, do I look like I'm a little thinner? I am. Hi Wendy. I finally lost another like 10 pounds. It took me 6 months, guys, 6 months, but it's finally like started again. Anyway, so if you guys don't know, I am banned for a week off my other TikTok for speaking the truth. And this big account is not yet. It's not been warned, because I'm speaking the truth. And if you want to know the real truth, uncensored, you need to go to my Eventbrite. My Eventbrite is it's on my link tree. So if you've got a link tree, hi guys, I popped in. She's like, oh, you popped in. So yeah, I know. Oh, thank you. I look in the camera, and finally I think I look a little thinner. You guys don't know, I've had weight loss surgery. I stopped at like 78 pounds, and then it would go up, then it would go down, then it would go up, and it would go down up to 85. Now I am definitely down. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I am working out. I know if you guys don't know, I do, I'm bodybuilding. So yeah, I think that's probably what it's doing. It finally building some muscle and all that, stuff. But anyway, so I'm only on the one channel today because I've been banned for a week. So, yeah, because I speak misinformation, don't you know? So anyway, I'm already 1/3 of the way. It's only been a couple of days since I posted. I think it'll be a week on Friday that I posted it. If you do want to see it live, I'm going to have it. I'm going to try to figure out how to tape it, and you can maybe, and it's like $5, $6. It's just to open up and pay for it. My gosh, it's expensive. Like StreamYard. I'm doing it on StreamYard. So, it's not going to be Zoom. It'll be StreamYard. You'll get a link in the mail, which you'll get maybe the day before. So don't worry if you don't get an email right away from Eventbrite. You'll get one. I'll be sending it through StreamYard, and the link will appear. That should be the day before. Maybe we'll do it twice. I'm new to the StreamYard thing, but I know that I can tape it, because I know a lot of people, because it's at noon. And people are like, well, why'd you do noon? I said, I don't know. I don't know. I've got a picked noon. I'm like, I don't know. So anyway, yes. Thank you, Gina. I've seen, and by the way, these are some of the things. Hi, Edwin. These are some of the things that are going on, so that you guys know. All right. I'm going to be in live doing a gallery reading where, I pull things for you live as a group. I'm also going to be entertaining you a little bit, because I'm going to be talking about Pleiadians. So that's in Rockford, Illinois. It's at 7:30 p.m. on a Saturday, March 8th. It's in Rockford, Illinois at Wolf Hollow. And we have up to 30. It's over half booked. I think it got maybe a third left of spots left. I mean, there isn't that many. I know we've got over half. I'm also going to do this. This is what I'm going to be doing. Hi, guys. I'm going to be doing the live uncensored. I'm going to tell you what I need to say to you, because you guys know that I talk in code. I have to talk in code. I have no choice. I've already been banned once for a week. They are watching that's the first time that account's ever been banned, though. So, and I'm like, usually it's my big account, but I'm tired of being, I'm supposed to have the First Amendment rights to say what I need to say. Now, this is what I find interesting, that the election, I have to be careful of AI. Certain things have been stolen according to 2021, correct? And that can be said. But when you say something about 2024, you get misinformation, right? So They thought I would tell you. Anyway, notice how I talk in a certain pattern because I know AI is not recognizing certain things. So yes. Anyway, I came on. Hi, Joanne. I came online. And so I am, yeah, Joanne, I got to get your thing to you today. So, and it is sitting it's sitting in my iPad. So if you guys don't know, I'm still doing yearlies, and I got a little behind because of this mess that's going on. And you guys know, you're supposed to be today at your state capitals, right? You guys knew about that? You guys knew that? I might, but I am so busy with this. So anyway, so March 8th is my live. You'll be with me. In April, I am trying to be in Long Beach, California. I'm trying, but they won't get back to us. We're very frustrated right now. So, because I got to make appointments and I got to get the plane tickets. I got all kinds of stuff I got to do. And I got to advertise. It's already mid-February. And I'm like, first week of February. And I'm like, that's only 2 months to get booked. I'm like, ugh, it might have to wait till May. I might have to wait more till May. Anyway, and then June is my Sedona trip. If you guys are interested, reach out to me. It's not that cheap, but it's not horrible either. You're going to get trained in Reiki and certified. And we're going to go look at aliens. And there's like 5 different classes during that 4-day trip. So I think it's 4 or is it 5 days? Anyway, and then I'm going to be in September in Wisconsin Dells and I've already got that booked already. It's a beautiful log cabin. I'm going to be doing the same retreat. I've got a book coming out. You guys are knowing that the book's coming out. It should be out. We're hoping by March. I'll have books with me when I'm signing and do book signings. I do have a connections to Barnes and Nobles from my other books. So I might be touring with that too. So, I also got a newsletter. The newsletter is coming out. If you are interested, it's actually a magazine, and there is a subscription. And I showed you if you are on my email list. So I'm not sending it out to anybody. It's just an email list. You guys get coupons, you get stuff like that, but you also get this magazine once or twice. And I'm going to start. And there's always limited content in there that's nowhere else. So I make a video, we stick it in. It's twice a month. So if you're interested in that, do that. I'm also getting trained in Qigong. I'm becoming a Qigong infused yoga instructor. And so I am going to, when I get trained in the next 6 weeks, any of my subscribers can get that for free because they're subscribing to me. Now, your subscribers, I'm having a hard time getting my list of subscribers from TikTok. So if you are a subscriber from TikTok and you want to go to YouTube, I can see YouTube better. Ever since they shut us down. Now, predictions. I know some of you guys are like, I'm watching this to see if she says anything. And you guys know I say stuff off the top of my head because I channel it. But I do want to say that something's coming. And I wanted to say maybe it was Clapper. I don't know for sure if it is Clapper. I'm going to be honest with you. I have joined Clapper. If you have not joined it, I started Substack also. I started Scoops, but there's so much right-wing propaganda on there. And their people are so nasty. I just got off that. And also I'm not on X. I got rid of that. There's some of them I'm just getting rid of. I don't need it in my life. So I know I know you guys know what I'm talking about. So Meta, I was boycotting Meta a little bit, but Meta is not giving me a hassle about what I need to say. So even though they're controlling, anyway, yeah, TikTok is freezing. Yeah, I'm having a hard time with this one camera. It is a camera issue, and I don't know why. It's a brand new camera and phone. So I'm at a point where I might end up, I don't know. I think there's too many people at one time on TikTok. I think there's so many people, it's such a, the app is so, maybe I need to update it. Maybe that's what I need to do. Maybe that's it. I'll have to check on it, you guys. So I'm sorry it's freezing, because people are like, yeah, it's freezing. But right now I'm on seven social medias. So And soon I'm trying to figure out how to get onto Blue Sky, because Blue Sky is supposed to go. That's one I like. They let us say what we need to say. And I like that. So if you have not gotten to me yet, go on to Eventbrite. That's unlimited. That is me uncensored. I'm going to say what I need to say, when I need to say it, and how I need to say it. Okay. All right. Oh, you are, Deborah? Okay, yeah. Tarina just got rid of TikTok. Um, remember what was the prediction? What did I say to you? Remember, and like, I'm not perfect, even though I didn't pick up that Lotus Lotus POTUS, I thought was going to have trouble with an electoral college, but I still thought she would still pull it off. Well, I didn't pull it. I didn't realize there was a problems with that. So I did not see that, but you do understand, because I concentrate on it's hard for me to see negative. And so it was very hard for me, because I concentrate on the positive. Because why? Think about this, guys. If we are constantly concentrating on the negative, we're going to manifest it. So I did put some things that I'm concerned about on janetsky.com, but I don't concentrate on them. Don't concentrate on them. Now last night I could have gone live with my meditation. I need a rest sometimes, you guys. This has gotten crazy. Like I was warned about this. I have friends who are psychics too, and one of them said, you better like hunker down, man. You're going to be so busy, your head's going to spin. And I go, yeah, I know, probably, yeah, whatever. I kind of blew her out. I'm like, can't read for myself very well. You guys know that. You really shouldn't. You guys know why you're not supposed to read for yourself, right? You always hear, well, if you're so psychic, why don't you win the lotto? You're not supposed to. Why? If you could read for yourself, I've said this a million times. If you could read for yourself, wouldn't you miss all the lessons you have to learn? Oh, this is coming. I don't need to do that. I'm gonna go around it. Well, that was a lesson you're supposed to learn. God blocks you from your own Akashic record, your own knowing. Okay. You're not supposed to. You're supposed to learn. You're here to learn. Right. So that's why I'm saying, now someone else can probably see it for you. And sometimes they can't. Something was supposed to happen that was supposed to be a huge lesson for you. And it's supposed to happen. A psychic won't see it. Do you see what I'm saying? Especially if it's something that you're supposed to, like, if you're in this relationship with this guy, and this guy is a horrible person, and if you just, it's a repeating pattern for you that you haven't learned, you have to learn it. The psychic will probably say, oh, there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, this guy's coming, but he's an okay guy. You see what I'm saying? You have to be careful, because now some people can't completely see through stuff on purpose. Like if you're supposed to be in a relationship with somebody and you're supposed to have children, here comes the guy. Do you see what I'm saying? Now, sometimes they're free will too. There's a handful of people that come in and out of your life. It's free will. God makes it interesting. He's not going to make it boring. You know what I mean? That's what free will is all about. So that's part of what all of it is. So, oh, is it freezing? Barbara's like, TikTok's only freezing on me. It's the camera. I think I probably need to update my TikTok. That's probably what it is. It's only that camera. So Kiana, sorry, you guys, I can't do a thing about it. Sorry, I apologize. I'll have to go on a different camera and then update TikTok. So, because it's just that camera. I know it's weird. I should have probably used my other camera. Yeah, I should use my other camera. Yeah. And I don't have any other problems with any other cameras. Isn't that weird? It's just that camera. I don't know why. That's weird. Because I'm on like 3 other camera. 1, 2. I'm only on 4 today. So yeah. Kiana's like, it's okay for you? Okay. All right. So yeah. So one psychic said he's not going anywhere. Oh, okay. Thank you, Hilda. I tried to make it affordable. Yeah. Who do you mean? You mean Orange Man? something's happening late February, early March. I kind of wonder if it isn't complete, it's direct contact, but there's something that's important, and I don't understand because they're not showing me everything. So just to let you know. But I don't know if I can't say it. I'll have to say it on my live. All right, on my webinar. All right. So yes, Teresa's like, flip over to YouTube if you're having a hard time. Will these aliens save us? I think the aliens here are to remind us, or to enact the DNA so that we remember who we are and we stand up together. I think that's what it is. It's interesting because I was saying those things months before anybody else said it. Now I guess everybody else is saying it. But okay, yeah, I got about 100 people on YouTube. All right, yeah, you guys are moving over, and that's fine because YouTube was always, and my YouTube is growing really fast too. So if you haven't joined it, join it, because I can talk more freely on there also. So for now, notice I said for now because it's coming. According to the timeline, I don't know if I agree. Lily's like, I call him Orange Jesus. Oh no, that's a complete, like, I do talk to Jesus. You guys know, he has been telling me things. What he wants me to do is open up a healing center. And it is going forward, believe it or not. I am an ordained minister now, believe it or not. Haven't named my church, but it's probably Enchanted Sky Ministries. No joke. That way it's a healing center. It's a true healing center that way. Looking right now for land, I'll be honest with you. So, all right. Yeah. Whenever we speak the truth is correct. All right. So I get it. Why are people saying there's body doubles and stuff? I am really, a month ago or even maybe 2 months ago, I would have said all this was crazy. But then I have Pleiadians, and somebody posted to me, hey, see if you can get any type of readings from Pleiadians or anything. And what I came up with, I was shocked. But it's so interesting to say because they said that Jesus is real. They said angels are real. Like the angels exist to help us on earth because life sucks here so much. And Jesus is our greatest messenger. So see what I'm saying? Like, and we all come from source. We all come from the same place, which was interesting. So, I mean, it puts it in perspective. You know what I mean? So I just want you guys to be thinking though, hi guys, I was right about you making changes to a new vendor that will make things better. Oh, good, Earl, good. So Joanne, you like the name? Because my business is Enchanted Sky. And right now I'm Lana's Enchanted Sky. And I moved it from enchantedsky.com to Lana because it was a long story, to protect myself and to put myself into a new LLC because I had somebody that I just don't even want to go there. Anyway, it was supposed to be a friend of mine. Anyway, I'm too trusting. See, here we go again. People that want to know, like, Teresa, NVIDIA is climbing very high, but AMD is dropped, and I've got AMD. I'm in the process. I've got two competitors. So when one does well, the other one doesn't. So then I'm like, not good. And so I am in the process. When I find out what I want to invest in, I will tell you because I do my research. And because I am an Aquarius in my house of money, it's very, very interesting. So my first house is Capricorn, second house is money and finance, and that is my Aquarius. So if you are a Capricorn rising, you will have a second house of Aquarius, and you need to invest in AI stock because that is the wave of the future. So, and I still say, I'm going to tell you here, see how sometimes, so Kristen, you still can't find your sunglasses? Okay, I'm sorry, because I know she's looking for them. Look, you looked all over in your car. Yes, yes, Teresa, AMD is tanking because they're competitors. So when one does well, the other doesn't. And I've got them both, and together they were climbing, but NVIDIA just released a new thing that they're doing. And so I have much, much, much more NVIDIA stock though. So it ends up okay, but still, yeah. You look, Kristen, look in your car. Okay. Anyway, so don't worry. Don't be terrified about Social Security yet. There's pushback coming. I still say there's pushback coming. There's pushback coming. And I know people are saying nobody's going anywhere. I don't necessarily agree with that. So, okay. Okay, Rosie, you're on the wrong one. Okay, Rosie, go into my I postponed one of them because my IT person accidentally made two of them. And so the right one is in my link tree or now on my website, Enchanted Sky. She better have put it on there. I hope she did. Anyway, enchantedsky.com. But she had the wrong date and everything. So I postponed one of them. And I have to talk to the two people that bought there. But if you look at the other one's got like 50 some tickets sold. Okay, Rosie. Just let you guys know. All right. Hey, Kiana. All right. Okay. Yes, no problem, Rosie. And Rosie, did you send me a question? Was it you that sent me the question? Rosie Maluzzo sent me a question and I could not answer it because don't ever send it through PayPal. If you send it through PayPal and ask me a question, I can't respond. So you have to go through my website. So what you need to do is if you do want a question, listen to how you do it. You need a real question. You're like, I got to have a question right now. Like, okay, go on. You can donate me money through my buycoffee.com and then go on the website too, my website, Enchanted Sky, because that goes to Wix and that goes right to my phone. Coffee.com sometimes doesn't get back to me like that. You know, like I like a day later, I'm like, why didn't you send that email to me? So but Wix will it sends a buzzer off and I'm like, oh, somebody just went to my website. That's how I know. Okay. Yes, Rosie. Rosie, give me you know what? Reach out with your phone number. I've lost your phone number. Reach out, go to Enchanted Sky and reach out and put your phone number in there on the contact and I'll get back to you. Okay. Because I was looking for you and I couldn't. I went through my email list to look for you and I didn't see you on my email list. So I'll have to look again. Maybe it's there. Because you guys, I'm compiling a list and you're going to start getting coupons. I'm going to start offering videos on how to manifest. I'm going to start offering. That's what I'm saying. This has gotten wonderfully crazy, but it's crazy. So, okay. All right. Do you see draft for the military? Okay. So this is the Age of Aquarius. And I'm going to tell you, I thought about naming my church Age of Aquarius Ministries. I thought about that too, but I'm like, I've branded as Enchanted Sky. So I'm like, I don't know. Like I've been thinking because that's really what we are working at. Right. Anyway, in the Age of Aquarius, I really think it's going to come to a point and people are going to refuse to go. What are you going to do if your people refuse to fight? Just asking. Like, and there was 1 million of you, and y'all threw your weapons down. All right, okay. That's it's amazing to see all the protests during the Aquarius season. Yes, this is the Age of Aquarius, so it's going to continue, and this whole right-wing thing is perpetuated over money. Yes, Elonia stopped. Okay. So I just want you to know that if it does not promote love, remember, it will crumble upon itself. Matter of fact, I'm making t-shirts with that because people are requesting it because that is all about the Age of Aquarius. And that's why Hollywood's crumbling. That is why it's all crumbling right in front of us because it's got to rebuild itself. The corporate America, it's crumbling because I'm sorry, it's cruel. Corporate America is cruel. Lack of healthcare is cruel. Governments are cruel. It can't keep going. So, okay. Lupe, Hi guys, I see that. Hi, Saz Day 56. Now, if you have subscribed to me, I apologize. I could not see my subscribers on TikTok. I don't know why. So, thank you. um, and I go to YouTube, subscribe to YouTube, because that's where I'm going to be offering my Qigong. Now, really fast, because I'm not going to charge. I'm not going to do any of this. I'm here. Okay. Just to remind you to subscribe. And if you have not gone to my linktree.com/enchanted sky, go to enchantedsky.com. I can't check, but she said she put it on last night. So we added it to my event schedule where you can tap it. Okay. I got a thing on my link tree. I've got one on my TikTok. I'll have to put it on YouTube and put a link every time I go on. That way you guys can see it. And then maybe put it on my Facebook, because between all of you guys, I got 1 million people. So, and people are like, really? I'm like, yeah, because there's days where my podcast has 850,000 or more watching me, because we can see the numbers at the top on the podcast, and the podcast station's big. So and that's the one that's with Kent. So, and he's doing really well with that too. That podcast station is doing very well. So, all right. Greed and power is the whole problem. Deborah, I absolutely agree. I want to show you, want you to think about something. When did all this start? This whole greed thing, this whole greed grab from all these billionaires. 2019, right? 2020. We are in the middle of the tribulation. And will it get worse? It is already. It's starting. You know what I'm saying? But it's going to be done soon. Think about it. It's a 7-year period. We're already at 225. We got about a year. I'm telling you, and then there'll be peace. And I know that sounds crazy, but as a medium, as a person that does this, I had somebody say to me, it was their grandma, and they'll say things to me. They'll say, hey, you know what? Be careful. Your dog is Bubba. They'll say things about my life because we're all connected. You know what I'm saying? And they said to me, total peace is coming. Total peace. What does that mean? I kind of went, I even said to her, I said, she wouldn't elaborate, but she said it. Now, in the meantime, thank you. You can call me Sue. Thank you. I want to say that there's a lot of people that will be nodding out voluntarily as people get older. I know my mother-in-law's on her. She's not doing well, you guys. I might be losing my mother-in-law soon. I love her to death. She's been my mother-in-law longer than my mother. And her Alzheimer's is getting really bad, you guys. We've got her on a hospice person that's coming in and out. I can predict when people pass. How do I do it? One, they tell me, and they step out of their bodies and tell me, or I can see it. Like I know, and it's coming. And I even have like the right time frame. And I'm telling you, there's a lot of people on this planet right now who are choosing not to be here. They're nodding out. I'm not saying that they're hurting themselves. No, they're nodding out. Do you see what I'm saying? They are going, you know what? I'm done. Like, I'm just done. Do you know what I'm saying? And you do have to remember that the population of the world, most of the people are over, because of the baby boomers was a worldwide thing, that they're nodding out. They're in their 80s. They're in their late 70s. And so a lot of that is happening. I don't know. I know that the world population is going down dramatically. Okay. I've been saying it. I don't see how it's happening. I don't feel like it's a catastrophe though. Like I don't think so. I think it's just people are not having children. Do you know what I'm saying? And the older population is just going down dramatically. See, I don't concentrate on negativity. So, all right. Thank you. Let me just like, dang. Oh, dang. Congress just dropped articles of impeachment. Listen to me. Something is very significant in 4 months. Now, something significant end of February, beginning of March. Also, talking in code, 4 months. 4 months. So what is that? May, February, March, April, May. So May to June, important. Now, we got to keep the Okay, I'm looking, you guys. I'm reading. Okay. Nene, you thought so too? People are volunteer. Now remember, and Jesus will wipe the tears from your eyes because everybody will be reunited. And as we ascend, what we're doing, we are in the middle of a kind of like a rapture. I'm telling you, Jesus told me, I just repeat, I am a messenger. I am nothing, but I am a messenger with a large following. And I was told that the way you think, you've heard on the Bible and you've heard this way. He goes, that's not how it's going to happen. We are going to 4D. We are going to 5D. We are going to be living totally basically on the other side as we ascend. I don't know how this happens. I just know that it's starting to. Now, if you guys, I know I'm glitching and I'm sorry. It's got to be this camera. Like I might need to just update it. I should just get rid of the camera and not use that one anymore. Because I've got another, you know what? I've got another camera. Do I have it? Oh no, it's not here. It's in the other room. I'll have to quit using that one because it's actually I'm on a phone and I don't know why it always glitches that camera. I don't know why. Something I think maybe I just have to check updates. I bet that's what it is. Because I noticed that happens. So can we leave some people here? Okay, so this is the thing. I want you to, so you have to do this because Jesus got on my case. All right, you guys know this. Jesus was on my case. Why? Because I block anybody that's a MAGA. I am okay with Republicans. I have voted Republican in the past before. I am being forced to vote Democrat right now. I'm more of an independent progressive. People are like, isn't that an oxymoron? No, it's not. I believe in the First Amendment and I believe in minding your own goddamn business. If you're gay, it's not my business. As long as you're not hurting me. Why are you banning my books like Charlotte's Web? They banned Charlotte's Web. Seriously? That's got to stop. Now, anything that's that promotes violence or anything, I can see maybe more limiting or something, or but come on, this is basic stuff. Freedom of the press. I think that it's coming, guys. It's coming. I don't know how it's going to get here because I'm not completely, why can't I see it? Well, if I concentrate, and if you notice on my website, yes, I can see them, but I don't want to dwell on them. I want to dwell on the positive stuff that's going to be happening. And you're going to be, remember I told you, what did I tell you? I know banned Huck Finn. They banned my favorite book of all time is To Kill a Mockingbird. I love that book. And they banned it. And I am very upset. So what I went and did, so that and everybody's doing it too. I went on Amazon. Now, Amazon is the person we should be fighting. But anyway, and I got all of Toni Morrison's books. I got all of I Know Why, the Cage Bird, Maya Angelou's. I went and got all of, because they banned all of them. Now I have a book called Just Shades of Brown. It's on my website. You can buy it through Barnes and Noble. I think. Anyway, I'm sure it'll be banned. It's about a little black girl and a little white girl, how they become friends and realize they're more alike than different. And it's all about we're all shades of brown. All of us. I have brown in my skin. All right. So that you know. Okay. So I probably just got that. My YouTube bits got limited because that's my ringtone, you guys. My financial advisor just called me. Anyway, I just stay the course, wait this out. You do understand so you understand this whole thing is that we are we just have to wait a little bit because it's in its works. It can't stand this. And think about when the greed got so bad and anything, the egg thing, I'm telling you right now, it's a scam. It's a scam. I raise chickens. I know. Matter of fact, if you guys live close to me, my chickens just started laying again. If you go put a light out there, they'll start laying. I like my chickens to not lay from December to like March because they live longer. Because I mean, it's hard on them, Anyway, I have to go out and feed them. I got a raccoon that's has been living underneath my coop for 2 years now, and I cannot freaking catch that damn thing. And I hate to say it, but I might have to put poison out. I don't believe in hurting anything, but I don't know what to do because I'm losing animals anyway. And I'm like, anyway, it's a scam. Chickens take you from chick, which I always get a dozen chicks and I raise them. From a chick, within 4 months, they lay eggs. How come? Okay, here's another one. Here's another one. Why isn't the chicken prices gone up in chicken meat? Yeah, okay. I guess that they were saying was Illinois is getting it pretty bad. They found a bunch of dead ducks on on the Chicago shoreline. So avian flu has been around now for 30 years. All of a sudden it's mutating. Huh, amazing. Don't be worried about it. That's not, I say that there is a disease coming? I think it's here. I think it might be a form of RSV. I know that I've talked to a couple of people that have really, really been sick. Right now, my husband is coming down with something, and no offense, I'm like, I'm sleeping in a different room. Stay away from me. Every time he gets sick, he brings me something. He's brought me COVID twice now. So, because he goes out, he works he fixes stuff. He is a maintenance tech in a factory where he fixes all the machines, and so he's around people all day. Where I'm a little more isolated. I'm still around a lot of people, but yeah. But go figure. I never even got sick when I was teaching. I just, because it's called, men never wash their hands. But anyway, my husband doesn't. Anyway, really, peanut butter and baking soda kills rats? I've never heard that. Thank you for telling me. This is a raccoon. I hate to say it. They like cat food. And so you take a can of cat food and you put something in it. I hate to say I'm going to have to do this because this thing is killing everything. And you guys do understand horses will pick up something called the EPM. It will kill my horses. I'll give them a neurologic. There should be none of those around the house. We just caught a possum yesterday. I don't believe in killing them because they want food too. They're sentient beings. So I usually will take them and I usually will release them. But we haven't had a trap out for 2 years. I am not kidding you. It was gone for a while. It's back again. And I'm like, I've got to do something. So yeah. But thank you for the raccoon, really? Peanut butter and baking soda. Okay. For the raccoon? Oh. I tried a pest control company. I live out on a farm. They caught a possum, but every time they come out, it's $100. I don't have that kind of money because that's how many things we have around the house. Now, usually I can keep the possums at bay. Possums I can keep away. Possums are mostly egg eaters also. But the raccoons, what they'll do is they kill to kill, and they'll bite every one of my chickens' heads off if they get into the coop. Now, they haven't gotten into the coop because I've got a nice strong thing going up and down. But just to let you know. So, okay. Cozy, you just had COVID? Was not expecting that? Oh, we have to be careful now. Deb, I've heard that. Why nothing's affecting him? Because I believe he's eating rice. But anyway, don't worry. If it doesn't come soon enough, it's going to come because we'll be done in 7 years. Remember this. Now it's 25, so we'll have to go to 26. But either way, oh my God, another year of this. I don't think so. I don't think so. Do I see any more airplanes? I predicted. Now, if you look on my website in code, things happening 3 days apart, 2 to 3 days apart. And I said they were. All right. So I want you to know that I have. That was my prediction about all this. I have to talk in code. So yeah. So I have tried everything, you guys. You get raccoons with peanut butter. Okay, I'll try peanut butter. This thing is so big. I think he knows how to get in and out of the trap. But I also, because he has literally like grabbed the food in the trap and the trap hasn't gone off. And I'm like, why? Because he's literally picking the traps up and tipping them down. But maybe you're right. Maybe I'll try peanut butter. Maybe I'll go out there and try that. Thank you. I use peanut butter on rat traps and stuff like that. See, I've got cameras everywhere and I know that it's living under there and it makes me mad because it's destroying like all the siding and everything. It's so bad. Yeah. So yeah. So yeah, I always get field mice and rats because you're on a farm and you get them. And so I do have a cat. He'll catch quite a bit of them. I have to be careful to not put any poison out because of my cats, because of my dogs. And I don't want to get any of that, but I do need to get rid of this thing. And I'm just frustrated. It's been going on for years and I won't hear from them for a while. It's like they move somewhere else for a while and then move back. And I just wish I could just dig underneath my coop and because it sits up a little and then just go get it, grab it out of there. Yeah. So yeah, well, raccoons are smart. And I know it's a raccoon. I saw it. Yeah. The other couple of days ago, I saw it in the middle of the yard during the day. And it was just lumbering real slow. It was about 9 o'clock in the morning. It was like, I'm going back to where I go to sleep. And so I know for sure it's there. So yeah. Yeah. Oh, you are too, Janet? Oh my God. COVID must be going around, huh? Yeah. You know what? I can't get underneath the coop. So I know it's just I've got an idea. I had a possum that was in my barn, hiding, kind of living in my barn. I sure got rid of that thing. I know it sounds bad, but I couldn't catch it. No matter what we did, we couldn't catch it. And it went on for a part of the year last year. I left my barn door open for a while and then it was killing my chickens. And I found chickens laying dead. I mean, you guys just don't even know how traumatizing it is, but I left rat bait out and all of a sudden it was gone. And then no more chicken problems. So I know that's so bad. Because someday we might be that possums become rare or raccoons because they're so bad, you guys. They're so bad. Anyway, I don't want to contribute to that. And I try really hard. I'll take it and we'll drive it 15 miles away because they'll come back. And so I think that this raccoon has come back. I think it's too smart it's so smart. Like, you want it, you almost are kind of looking, going, you're too smart to die. You know what I mean? You're too smart. And I'm like, yeah. So I'm trying to figure it out. Maybe I'll try the peanut butter thing. Maybe we should, yeah. Should people still fly? Well, I have to. What I don't agree with, and you guys tell me if I'm not right, corporate greed has to do with the airlines. And I don't care what anybody says about that. I say that the oil companies they've kept us flying because high-speed rail is quicker, it's better in gas, and it needs to be done. All of a sudden, Orange Man has blocked it. It was supposed to go in remember, we're supposed to have high-speed rail by 2040. This country is, this place, this thing, this has never been a democracy. It's always been an oligarchy. Even from day one, it's all a sham. That is why it's falling apart. We are going to reform this government. It is going to be renamed, and we are going to set the reset button. I'm telling you, it's going to be more of a democratic socialist country. Oh my God, it's a socialism. No. We have always, traditionally, we have been a blend of a capitalist and socialist country. And there's going to be fairer treatment. That's what it's about. So, yeah. All right. So I'm looking. Yep, it's the age of Aquarius. It just can't sit. I got it. I know. I get it. So, yeah. I know. I hear healthcare is coming. Yes, I've been saying it. All right. So I just want you guys to know. All right. So. Are you still getting one, Denora? Getting a high-speed rail? We're supposed to get a high-speed rail from Minneapolis to Chicago, and I am between. I'm just a little south of it, And it's so you can still hop on it and go back and forth to Chicago within, because now where driving, it takes me an hour and a half, but they said it's 20 minutes. I'm like, whoa. I'm like, cool. I could go to downtown Chicago in 20 minutes because I'm about 100 miles out of Chicago. So yeah. So anyway, all right, you guys. Well, I am going to have to let you go. I just wanted to touch base. Go to Eventbrite. Go and you can look up Eventbrite. And I postponed one, but it's Lana Uncensored. I've got 2 people I have to pay back and move them over to the other. I don't know how we did this, but my IT person made an event, but it was the wrong date. And so I created it. The one that everybody's on is 50 some, it's like 55, 60 people so far. That one's the right one. So if it says it's been suspended, it's because that's not the right one. It's just a mistake. So I'm going to move those 2 people over. Matter of fact, I had to email them today because there's just 2 people on there. So because I didn't realize that had happened. So, hey, we're new to it, right? Okay. Oh, it's supposed to get you to San Francisco and route to Vegas. Oh, okay. See that we need high-speed rail. Like I don't know if you've been on Red Note, but we are 50 years behind. We are 50 years behind China. I don't care what anybody says. Look at it. Look. And why? Because of the suppression, because of the dollar bill. All right. So fly. Yeah, I'm flying. You have to remember how many flights are going in and out every day. Thousands and thousands and thousands. You'll be fine. You will have a lot longer time through TSA. So I am warning you. And remember I told you that the airlines were going to tank and that the country, they would have to be bailed out. Of course, here we go again. You guys, we talk about capitalism. Isn't socialism bailing out these companies? Of course it is. Claiming bankruptcy is socialism. Like, people don't get it. So anyway, yeah. Go ahead. Yes. Teresa's like, you are a million times right. And I've been say, I have friends and I have family in the airlines. So a lot of my predictions are airline based because I'm like, hey, did you know? Yeah. So there we go. We got more people going. Okay. I see my Eventbrite's coming through. Good. Also, like I'm in Rockford, Illinois. So if you're in the Chicagoland area or even in Rockford, Beloit, Janesville, Madison, any of those, or even in Rockford, I've got 12 spots left. I'm only taking a 30 total. I think I got 18, maybe 20. But and we're gonna do that within a month now. So okay. All right. Hi guys. Did you feel it, Sandy? Yeah. Do I say that there's gonna be an earthquake in the Madrid fault? Well, of course there is. There always is. Is it gonna be devastating? No. Is the San Andreas fault going to shift? Yes. Is it going to be devastating? I don't know about that because I don't see it's going to shift. I've been predicting it. I predicted it way back in 2021. It would shift. I don't think that California is going to fall off into the ocean, but there's going to be a shift. So I have been saying that though. So, okay. And I've got a lot of followers, a lot of friends out in California. So I understand. I predicted an earthquake that was going to happen and a tsunami before it happened. They had a tsunami warning, but it didn't happen. Good. I hope sometimes I'm wrong. But I said there would be a tsunami and there would be and I said the right amount too, because okay. One of my followers is also helping me with some of my things, my IT stuff. And she was scared about it. And I said, well, yeah, you're going to have an earthquake, but it's not going to hit you. It's going to go to San Francisco and there's going to be a tsunami with it. And I said, in a few days. And yeah, there was. And she's like, but there was a warning, but the tsunami didn't happen. So see what I'm saying? Like sometimes I do that off the top of my head. She says that I kind of I change too when I'm saying it. I'll change my voice a little, or I'll do this, and So, all right. I have to get off. I do have somebody waiting for me for a reading. I've got readings I'm doing. So make sure you book. And so, yeah. Yes. Yes. I've witnessed this. I was looking outside one night and I saw this huge flash and crack. And when I live in Wisconsin, and they said that was an earthquake. And I had never seen anything like it. And that was about a couple years ago, maybe. So yes, they do happen here. They're just not severe enough for us to really worry about. But I'm telling you, the New Madrid fault, I don't think it's going to be an earth-shattering. Like, will there be some quakes and moving around? Yes, there are. It has been happening. So that's the one that's down at the bottom of Illinois, where the Ohio and the Mississippi meet. So, okay, you guys. All right, I'm out of here. I have to go do this. All right, so I just wanted to get in here. Yes, have a great day, everybody. I've got to do a reading. So, okay, but join me on those things I'm telling you about. And if you want to go on my trip, it will change your life. I'm telling you, that trip to Sedona will change. You will be like watching the aliens. I swear you can see the alien ships. You have to have special, because they're almost you almost can't see them. They're almost invisible, but you have special binoculars. Life changing. Life changing. All right. Talk to you guys later.